Hey everybody, it's Max and welcome to Merry FICSMAS. That's right, it's FICSMAS Eve here in Satisfactory 1.0, you betcha. And on today's episode, it's the finish of the factory, plus we're going to then switch over to the 2,500 plus hour map and have a look at the factory there, because it's, of course, that factory's existed for the last couple years, and, well, it's existed since FICSMAS was a thing, and of course we got all the things. Before we get started, of course, big thanks to recent subscribers. Their names are going at the bottom of the screen. I appreciate that very much. Of course, to chat and all those who watch on this wonderful FICSMAS Eve, and for even a few of my friends down in the Australia bounds that are enjoying FICSMAS Day. I know. I appreciate that very much. You bet. I gotta push buttons. Okay. Sure, he says. Hey, look at that. That's a button. That's a thing. It's snowing. That's right, because it's FICSMAS Eve, people. It's FICSMAS Eve. And we got calendar stuff to open. But before we do that, let's have a look at the FICSMAS tree. Of course, we've moved it all the way down to the bottom. We're even going to try and make a few of these things, like the snow cannon. Of course, we've done lights and stuff in the past, but I haven't played with the snow cannon, so we'll see what that's like. And, we'll put up a few decorations, because it's FICSMAS, people. It's FICSMAS. But it is time for the big upgrade. It's upgrade 4 time, people. It's upgrade 4 time. And, I got to put some stuff away here. Just a second. I got to run over to a box. I got to do a thing in a box. Not that box. What box am I looking at? Yeah, put some of that in there, would you? Yeah, do that. Hit this. Okay. Yay. You know what we're doing? That's right. Oh, yeah. We're going to draw factory cards. Yeah, that's right. Sure. I can't remember how to make the cart work. I'm surprised. Oh, right. Sure. Okay. And I'm not quite sure. I can't remember how to make the cart work. Well, I don't want to record anything. I just want to make the little siren go off. Anyway, nevertheless, we will, we'll take the cart up. Oh, yeah. That's right, people. I've been busy getting the old factory together, as the cart is, yeah, there we go. As the cart is straining, but it's fine. It's going to be perfectly fine. Yay, look at us. Of course, we should actually start over here, right? Because this is where everything began. We got down a single tree, all the things, and the Christmas branches. Of course, we have lots of trees making lots of presents, doing lots of branches now. And, yeah, why can't I not remember? Why can I not remember how to do the thing? Yeah, I don't want to pick it up. I want to, darn it. I'm pretty sure it's change camera. Oh, okay. That does nothing. Yep. Yeah, there's absolutely nothing, except doesn't allow me to move around. All right, so gosh darn it. Anyway, let's get out of the car. Of course, we take them presents, we turn them into all kinds of things, and of course, one of the very first things we did was turn them into tree branches. You bet. And we stuffed them tree branches into that box right there. And then we'll move down we'll do down here a little bit. And then, of course, the next thing we did with the presents is we made candy canes. Oh, yeah. And we stuffed them candy canes into box number 2, which is right there. You bet. All right. And then we move down here a little farther. And at this location, number 3, we made bows, and we stuck them into a 3rd box, which is right there. You betcha. Now, really, this whole part of the factory doesn't come back again until the very end of things, right? So once you've made branches, bows, and candy canes, that's kind of it. If we stand up here just a little bit, we have a look down. Oh, gee whiz, that was a terrible step. How about we try that again with a little more feeling? Sure, we'll do it this way. All right. Are you going to land on that edge or what? Okay, there we go. So you can see here, the outputs for all these are running down here, but then it just stops. All right, and we don't actually need these outputs again until the very final item, right? So basically, your Christmas factory is kind of two parts. You have this part, which is branches, bows, and candy canes, and really snow goes into that as well, which is way over there. We'll get to that afterwards because snow is brand new in this one. But then, of course, you've got part two of your factory, which, of course, are the Christmas balls, the Christmas ornaments, the Christmas wreaths, right? That's kind of part two over here. So part one is kind of these beginning pieces, and then you got part two. But then at the very end, we take those pieces and we combine them together and make the crazy star. Anyway, nevertheless, part one, all done. Looks good. All right. Oop. There. Nope. I want to drive the car now. Oh, aren't you fussy? Okay. And I'm going to have to figure out why I can't make the wee 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 sound, but that's fine. Okay. So then, of course, second phase of our factory, of course, last episode was Christmas balls. As you can see, here are the red ones, right? Boop. Yeah, there we are. We're actually making lots of those. They're a little slower to make than the blue ones, so that's why we have a few more factories. There are the blue ones. They're very happy. They're doing things. Okay, and then that's where we ended up the last stream, but of course, it's never the end, people, because of course we have to take those Christmas balls along with my iron and copper here, and that's how, of course, we're going to make silver and copper balls, right? Well, iron and copper balls, basically. So this should be, here are the copper balls, and of course they are making that just fine. There we go. And of course we always allowed for a second row here, just in case. And then these, of course, are the silver iron balls, and they are doing well. Now, once we have those together, we then combine them into these. And so we'll come down here on this side. So we combine those into combination ornaments. What's wrong with my box? There we go. So, of course, as you can see, we take the copper and iron, and now we have ornament bundles. Right. And then this is where we go back to the first stage of the factory, and we take one of the elements from stage one of the factory, which of course is the Christmas branches and our ornament bundles, and we make wreaths out of it. And here are our wreaths right here. Wait a minute. Really? Oh, well, yeah, we are using all the wreaths at the moment. They are on the way. That way. That's because we're probably making Christmas stars. That's fine, though. Wreaths going that way. As you can see, here is the Christmas branches along with the Christmas balls for Christmas wreaths. Well, we'll just go right on down that way. All right. So, Christmas wreaths, we're here. And that is where we are making those. Wow. Come on, Kurt. Yeah. Oh, yeah. We're pushing it pretty hard. Okay, we'll cut this way. We'll come back to this factory here in a second. Here we go. Yep, back this way a little bit. Back this way a little bit. Okay. This should be. Are them the bows? No, these are the candy canes, right? Well, there's the Christmas wreath stuff. Yes, the candy canes are going that way. There they go. Candy canes are going that way to go into these machines. Where are my Christmas bows going? I don't think they're going anywhere. Yeah, Christmas bows kind of just dead end here, and they don't go anywhere. It's like done. Like they're done. So Christmas bows never really get another purpose, but the Christmas candy canes do. Just like the second half. Now we take candy canes and those fancy wreaths. We'll just come on down here, and we'll just zap up here. That's right. We're slapping them wreaths around, and we get Christmas Wonder Stars, you bet. And that is what we need. In fact, I'm hoping this is still working. All right, well, you're going to be a little slow going that way. That's fine. Okay, if we get just the right angle here, are they in sync? No, they're not in sync today, and that's because somebody ran out of stuff. Darn it. They were all in sync earlier. It was really awesome. Anyway, nevertheless, that's fine. But yes, you know what you need? 500 stars. Right, 51, 52, 53, 54, 50, 500 stars. Let's go do it. And the other thing we need to do is make the big Christmas tree. So we're going to do the final part. Take the card. Might bring the car back. I will admit. The car, a little slow, right? But yes. I hope everybody's having a great FICSMAS and, FICSMAS holiday as we all enjoy the FICSMAS holiday season. All right, we'll pull into the backside. Okay. Hey, can't say I didn't buy a cart. All right, so FICSMAS holiday event. Yes, 500 stars. Do it. Ants, what's up? Merry ho ho ho, you betcha. Same to you. I hope it's all good in the neighborhood. You bet. The upgrade is complete. All right, Ada, give me the news.
Fantastic. Wonderful. Oh look, it's so shiny. You are such a wonderful person. I am sure every other human would agree. Let's call them right now. Oh no, they're not picking up. I am sure it's nothing, except... Oh, look. Earth is gone.
Oh,
Everyone's
Ada, you're
gone.
so depressing.
Does that make you feel good?
I feel just fine. Thanks, Ada.
Fortunately for you, this was only a simulation of the possible consequences of neglecting your duties. Happy holidays.
Whatever, Ada. Okay, so, with that, yay us. Now let's go put up the big Christmas tree. You need to go here, do this, do these things. Yes, we want the big giant FICSMAS tree. So we're going to go pick up some stuff. We're going to pick up some balls. What else do I need? Oh, I got to pick up some wreaths. I'm going to have to cut off the wreaths for a minute so I can pick some of them up. We got bows and stuff. Yeah, we're going to put up some snow cannons. Let's go. I got to go cut them wreaths off from it. Don't take this little cart, dude. It's so slow. Yes, here we go. Take the real car. All right. Let's do it. Yeehaw. Yes, there we go. None of this slow action. That's right. Okay, we'll cut the wreaths off for a minute, and then we'll actually grab up some materials here to build some really cool stuff. Oops. I've done that twice now. I got to put like a block or something there just to let me know don't drive down that little section. All right, there we go. All right, we'll get down here. We'll cut off the wreaths for a minute. All right, cut that off. All right, so we'll save up a few wreaths here. Meanwhile, we'll go drive around and collect up a bunch of stuff. No, don't do that. So what do we need here? We need candy canes and bows. Actually, you gotta make the Christmas tree first, dude. So you should actually go down and make the Christmas tree. All right, well, let's do that. You know what? While we're here, I don't think I need many of these, but we'll pick them up while we're here. But we need lots of silver and copper ones. So we'll pick up a few of these. Because I know you need silver ones and copper ones to do this part. Right, so we'll pick up 300 each of those. Right, so like for example now, oh right, yes, that's what we needed the FICSMAS power lights for. Yeah, so to make snow cannons, we needed Christmas balls. We need Christmas balls there. We need red and blue balls for that. Okay, and so we'll stop by and pick up a few red and blue balls. Sure, he says. It's going to be back this way. Okay, right there. Here, these are the red ones. Okay. Okay, there we go. We'll pick up a couple Couple red ones, couple blue ones. Let's actually go all the way to the top here. Okay. Couple blue balls. What is that? Oh, that's the copper box. That's the copper and iron box. All right, we don't need anything out of that. Oops. Nice job hurting yourself. Okay. We got to come down here because we need some bows. Okay, we'll grab a couple hundred bows. Maybe 300. I think we're out of candy canes. I'm going to have to cut them off for a minute, I think. Sorry. Yeah, we got to cut the candy canes off because it takes 20 candy canes to fill them Christmas stars, and they're expensive. Yeah, so we're going to let the candy canes catch up here for a minute. We'll be back and grab a few candy canes out of the box. We'll go grab some Christmas tree branches here. Okay, and we'll do that. We shouldn't need that many for the Christmas tree itself, right? Yep, we're good. All right, and that's snow over there, so we'll grab that. Okay. So let's get the Christmas tree up itself. Then we'll start working on focalizing decor. All right, do. One giant FICSMAS tree. Right there. Aw, yeah, there we go. That's FICSMAS tree completed. Perfect. Okay, so now, is it the alt key? Yes, it is. Let's alt key to 2. We'll go here. That's going to be 2. Let's see. We'll put candy canes in 1. We'll put snow dispenser in 3 and snow cannons in 4. The wreaths will have to go. Nope. We'll put you in 4. You can go to 5. And we'll put snowmen in 6. All right, there we go. So if we go to 2, we should now be able to decorate these lights. Boom, like that. Oh, yeah, it's awesome. It's awesome. Boom. Yep. It is FICSMAS. It's FICSMAS time in the city, which is the Satisfactory, the factory of crazy things. Okay, so let's say, look, I can't give you a Christmas song. Most of them are copyrighted nowadays. It's crazy. You can't actually sing Christmas songs anymore. It's sad. It's very sad. Okay. So that allows us to make things, right? Yeah, we can make snowmen now, snow guns, snow stuff. All right, well, let's do that. Well, let's go pick up a few candy canes first. All right, we should have a few in the box and a few wreaths as well. Okay. All right, there's a couple 100 candy canes. You know what? Do that. Push that. And what we'll do is we'll hook this back up. Okay, I don't know what it is you're doing. Wow. I have pushed all the wrong buttons. Okay. Look, I just want to go back to 1. There we go. Go to here. Okay, we can hook you back up again now. All right, so candy canes can go back on their way. We're going to flip back down here to 2. Okay, there we go. Run down here, pick up a few wreaths. We can flash the place up a little bit. We'll head back to the tree and start decorating around that. Okay. A few wreaths? There we go. Yeah, there's 100 wreaths. That's fine. And what I'll do now is I'll hook this back up into the system just so as it can so as it can continue providing our Christmas stars with the Christmas things. There we go. Sure. There we go. And do that, do this. All right, okay. Yeah, put that in your hands. All right, let's head over to the Christmas tree. I want to try the snow guns. This is crazy. Oh, yeah. All right, so we could light up this main line too. Of course, in my 2,500 plus hour map, of course, the FICSMAS factory there, being years old, has a lot of Christmas decorations done on it, right? And it has rockets and everything. Notice they didn't give us any rocket build stuff. Maybe that's a thing you have to kind of discover on your own, but I'll check it out when we get to the other factory. So, snow cannon. Oh, yeah. Sure. If I put that right there, right? Okay. Boom. Yes, that's right. That's exactly what I want. I can't see. There we go. Oh yeah, yep. This is awesome sauce. Yeah, this is so good. I mean, that's exactly what we need. Snow dispenser. Already looks way better. Let's put one on this side, and one on this side. Okay. Let's see. I was kind of hoping it would shoot into the sky a little higher. I mean, it's fine, but if it could shoot into the sky a little higher, so as you could, like, stand back here, right? If you were to stand back here and look at it, it would be like shooting up as high as the tree itself. But I guess I'm not gonna get that lucky. Fine. We'll skip that part. Okay. A few candy canes never hurt anybody. We'll put a candy cane there and a candy cane there. Yeah, exactly. And you gotta have a snowman. So let's go to 6. He takes a lot of parts. He's pretty intense, actually. He's a lot more intense than you think. He takes a lot of parts. All right, there we go. Except I put him in sideways. We can't have that. There we go. Much better. There. And of course the snow cannons can keep him nice and chilled out while we do that. Right, Fred? Okay, there you go. So that's looking pretty Christmassy. Let's run down. We'll put a few wreaths on the actual base before we head on over to the other map platform and have a look at all the experiments over there. Okay. So wreaths. We'll do 5. Is it smart enough to be able to figure out the side of this, or is it? Yeah. So it will figure this out. Okay. I need you to figure it out on here, though. You'll put it there. Okay. Well, what's there? Nothing. Okay. Well, you can put one there. I'm fine with that. Sure. I guess you can't put it on the rocket. That's kind of dumb. You can put it right over the calendar, though. It doesn't care. And we'll hang one on that. It's fine. It's perfectly fine. Sanchez, Merry FICSMAS to you. You betcha. Okay, we'll put one up there, and we'll decorate the lights here. Okay, there we go. Look at that. Decorate the lights on this. Oh yeah. Yeah, dark. It'll be dark here soon, so we'll be able to see this quite good. We'll decorate all the lights going this way. As I quickly run around here and do Christmas lights. We'll do snow machines here. We'll do one here. Sure. Gotta be a little careful. Oh, look at that. I didn't realize you could tilt that and everything. That's awesome. Okay, right there is fine. And right there looks good. Because, you know, snow machines. There we go. That's really cool. All right, that's fine. Everything is fine. I'm fine. This is more than fine. We'll throw that there, and we'll throw one here at the end, so when we're driving through them. Oh, that one's backwards. Can't have that. Can't be having no backwards machine, because that's just weird. There we go. Wish it would remember the orientation. Me having to turn it every time's a bit of a pain, but okay. There we go. So we'll switch back to lights. Boop. Okay, it's all good. There we go. We'll light these ones up because this is like a main thoroughfare. There we go. Got around to actually, this is a side note, actually got around to putting rods on the teleportation network after all my pain in the butt with them. Because it's just one of those things I never got around to. But I did get them on the network, so now, along with many other things, rods are now on there, as well as wire. I didn't realize I didn't have wire on the network either. But I do now. You betcha. Okay, there we go. Nice. Oh, come on now. We're not done just yet. Is it gonna figure that? No, it won't figure. It'll just decorate it. It doesn't want to carry that over for me. Oh, it did do it. Oh, good. That's what I was hoping for. We'll even make those ones decorative. All right. So we did this path here. I don't know why I have a spare pole just kicking around, so we'll get rid of that. I'll know if something stops working, because that'll be a thing. I guess I don't go past this point either. There is no, there's no real wires back here. Just the path to drive through. Okay, that's fine. We can probably throw down a few snow cannons on this, just for funsies. There's that one. Okay, we'll do that one. Okay. Maybe about there, I guess. Sure. We'll throw one here at the start. I'll probably run into it 5 times. Okay. Yeah, we can put a few candy canes around. Candy cane lane. We'll do that up here. Sure, we can do that somewhere around here. At one time, I think you used to be able to change the poles into candy canes, but I don't think you can do that anymore now. Okay, there we go. Throw a few candy canes around here just to make it even more festive than usual. There, nice. I'm surprised it's still daylight out. Like, I figured it was going to be dark here shortly. But it is, it is getting close to darkness. We want to see it in the dark. Okay, go to 6. Okay. We'll put that right here. There we go. We can put one over here with the parked truck, just because, it's a thing. There we go. These are not as cool as I thought they were going to be, but I'll put one here anyway. Like, I was expecting that snow to shoot way up into the air, like, whoosh. But anyway, sometimes you just gotta live with what you get. We can just put a snow cannon here. We'll just shoot the snow up over the top. I mean, this is fine. Yeah, we'll just do it that way. Okay. All right. Oh, nice. They even got it all decorated in here for Christmas. They got, you know, they got the FICSMAS star with the FICSMAS Hanukkah, and look at old Saint Nick, the FICSMAS stuff. Oh, look at that, presents, more presents. Oh, that's just really cool. Oh, look, they got socks. That's really awesome. Merry FICSMAS. I see all the creatures had their red noses on. Oh, look, they even changed it so you get the fireplace. Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. And they even changed the background on the game board. That's pretty cool. Along with the, so like, look, see my snow machine? It looks like it's snowing outside. That's awesome. I am terrible at this game, by the way. Yeah, I just want to point that out. Mr. O, I hope it's all good in the neighborhoods. Merry FICSMAS to you, sir. Anyway, we'll play level 1 because I'm terrible at it. Yeah, I'm like really bad. Okay. Oh, sure. That's not gonna happen. I got nothing. I still have nothing. I have nothing to fit any of this. Oh, right. I gotta send this stuff, right? That's what it's all about, people. You gotta send your stuff. And I'll send that. Okay. Yeah, did I mention I'm really bad at this game? I'm pretty sure I mentioned that already. But in case you didn't hear it, I'm really bad at this game. Yeah, 4 times points. Take that. Scum. Send that. Can't do that. Space. Okay. We got a square for that, though. Sure. Oh no, time is running out. Okay. And might be able to get something else in there. Oh, I missed that one. Missed it. All right, well, my game's over anyway. I get 700 points. There we go. You get 705 points. Okay, so anyway, nevertheless, they even did the background on the computer for that. I'm jumping back and forth. Of course, it is FICSMAS Eve in full effect. I can imagine, like you being some hours ahead of me. Of course, we have food on the way to start FICSMAS Eve here shortly. But so that's why I'm jumping on now. But of course, for you, FICSMAS Eve is in full swing. Like, as in, like, you know, FICSMAS Eve is going to happen anytime now, right? I gotta say, this is the longest day ever. I really wanted to see this at dark, but it's like it's taking forever. You know what? While it's waiting to turn dark, we'll take a quick drive around, just to wait for the darkness before we have a look-see to things. Now, of course, because I have been moving the last couple months, and then of course got really sick, not a lot of stuff. I mean, nothing really besides FICSMAS has been done here at the factory on the 1.0 save file. You know, a lot of this stuff has still been. We're on phase 3. We've got 2 of the 3 parts done, but of course the 3rd part is still being built to do phase 3. Yeah, overall, just in the new year, the plan is to get back on track, people. You know, I am starting to feel a little better each day. My voice lasts a little longer each time. So, of course, that's important. And, of course, we'll get back on track with this. I even, it's 10 p.m. there, right? So, you know, everybody's getting ready for bedtime for FICSMAS. You know, can't have FICSMAS clause show up unexpectedly. That would be really bad. I'm sure the NORAD Santa tracker, you know, I'm sure is watching, you know, good old St. Nick drive around, do all the things as we speak, right? So, of course, this is where most of the main factory is over here. The factory we just left, of course, is the FICSMAS factory and the supply base, right? Which is where we get a lot of our supplies from the nether regions. Of course, most of our major plastic and rubber production is happening here at the moment. And then, of course, we are starting to work more and more on the main factory here for building all the rocket parts or for the elevator parts. And of course, this is where we're looking at the hundreds and hundreds of factories here while we do all the things. We'll just quickly jump out here because it is about to get dark here really soon. Autosave was on there. Of course, here at the main factory that we are continuously building for all 5 phases of the elevator, space elevator, which is above us. Of course, we are in the middle of phase 3 at the moment. As you can see, we have some of the machines put down, but not all hooked up. I don't know why I don't have those ones hooked up. Anyway, it's a thing. I don't know why I don't have them hooked up, but it's a thing. But I will hook them up eventually, I guess. Not sure why I didn't hook them up. I guess I guess I was in the middle of building this when the move had to take place. So I've got part of the motors done, and then I guess this was the other 6 machines for doing the other motors. So that's what's going on there. Okay, but we do have 2 out of the 3 components. We have the 2500 frames. Oh yes, there it is. It's the 500 funky motors. What are these motors called? I can never remember the name of them. Modular engines. So yes, we have more than enough modular engines to handle the second phase, and now of course we're in the middle of actually building the those crazy bibbly bobs, and that's what we're kind of starting to work out over here is the bibbly bob section. So let's head back. We'll have a look at the Christmas lights, and then we're going to load the 2500 hour map and just have a look at Christmas there, because there, of course, one of the things we have is we have rockets. Oh yeah, rockets, red glare, and I don't know why. I don't remember not seeing the rocket option in my FICSMAS list here this year, and I don't know why we're having a draw distance problem with the power poles. That's kind of weird. Maybe it has something to do with whatever number I'm on here. If I put a candy cane down here, is it going to make them go away? No. Okay, never mind. We'll just drive over there and see what's going on. Okay, we'll just drive right off this platform because it's a thing we do. All right, boom, there we go. Okay, so the factory is coming along in the new year. We're going to get it all geared up. You know, between Christmas and New Year's, I'm sure I'll get a stream in there where we actually start working once again on the phase 3, doing that last part, and I'd like to get phase 3 up and done, get on to phase 4 for doing that for the new year. So we should get phase 3 finished up, and then we'll get back on track. 2024, pretty crazy year. You know, the decision of semi-retirement, and then the decision for me to move back closer to my folks, and then just everything went kind of crazy. Like, well, you know, in February, of course, I had to have that surgery, and then after that, it was like, okay, you know, things are going on. Maybe it's time for me to slow down, blah, 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 all the things. And then I had to take all that time to get the house ready for sale. And then, of course, it seemed like everything was sitting still and nothing was happening. And then all of a sudden things happened, and then the house sold, but it sold. But then my other house got sold from underneath me, and that was all really sad. And just craziness. Oh, yeah. Christmas lights, people. Gotta love Christmas lights. All right, here we go. Oh, yeah. It's Christmas in the city. Yes, all the things. That's right, people. Drive through the snow. Doo-dee-doo. Oh, don't hit the candy canes. There we go. Nice. So, Christmas time in the city. Now what we need is fireworks. That's right. But like I said, don't remember seeing anything about making fireworks this year. Let me put down an assembler in case I missed it somehow. But I'm pretty sure I didn't miss it. Okay, let's drive over this way for a short time. I mean, I got everything else down. We even got the Christmas stars coming out in full force. What are you doing? Yeah, like, there's no Christmas fireworks in that setup. All right, so what we're going to do now is, now that we've done the quick drive pass around here, and with all the stuff going on earlier, we have Christmas stars being made. It's all good. It looks like I got the graphical glitch with the power poles anyway. It'll just be easier for me to ignore that for the moment. Pretty sure they had that fixed. Now it's back. Well, FICSMAS. Oh, you know what we should do before we switch to the 2500 hour map? Let's do this one other thing. Let's finish up the calendar. Okay, so FICSMAS trees all set. Okay, back this way. Go this way. Oh no, easy, easy. Okay. There we go. What do you think, Mr. Snowman? I know, I'm keeping you cold here. This thing over here is cheesy, but, you know. Okay, so what day am I on? 3, 15, 13. I'm on 13. Well, there's 14. I think 15 was where I was at. We'll search for 15. Yep, we're at 15.
FICSIT wants you to know that you matter.
Yeah, the lump of coal. That's awesome. You're very important. 16. My eyes are bad nowadays, people. Ooh. FICSMAS skins. Yeah. All right.
Nothing says happy holidays more than the inevitable destruction of local flora and fauna with a festively decorated vehicle.
Oh, yeah?
This vehicle decoration can be found in the customizer.
Really? Can it? Customizer. Material. FICSIT foundation. FICSMAS. FICSIT wall. Foundation skins. Oh, look at that. Oh, I gotta go get... we gotta go get a star. I mean, gosh darn it. Well, you know what? We'll do that after we open up the rest of this. Don't get excited. We're not done opening this up yet. We'll go get some Christmas stars here in a second. All right, so that was 17. Let's go to 18. Or that was 17, right? Do that. Oh no, it wasn't 17. What is that? It is a pulse novelist. Oh, wow. Cool. Okay. What is 18? It is a music tape. The FICSMAS board leftovers. Nice.
I thought I had destroyed every copy of this tape. How does it keep turning up? No matter. Ignore it. There's nothing interesting on it anyway.
Oh,
in fact,
well.
listening to it causes hallucinations, and eventually, after 7 days, your brain melts. For your own sake, I advise avoiding it at all costs.
Which means we'll listen to it right shortly. Let's go for 19. All right. Hey, tickets. I got lots of tickets already. But that's okay. Thanks for the extra 25 tickets. I mean, I got hundreds of tickets already. It's perfectly fine. Yep, okay, there we go. Oh, inhalers.
Humans tend to catch colds during the winter.
Yes, we
It
do.
would seem that this does not apply to you, but considering your tendencies, FICSIT has seen fit to provide a medicinal inhaler just in case.
Well, I'll tell you right now, Ada, I just spent the last, 6 freaking weeks recovering. So, whatever you think, it was tough. Screws.
That's just poetic. I appreciate a good joke.
Oh. 200 screws. Okay. Ha ha. Really funny, Ada. Okay. Ooh, a hard drive. Nice. Isn't that very, very FICSMAS of you? I got lots of hard drives, though. 23. 50 snowballs. Okay. And 24. All right. Of course, 25 is right there in the present. Ooh, a fresh factory trinket.
Since the human olfactory system is closely linked to memory, FICSIT created scented build gun trinkets to remind pioneers of specific concepts. This scent is the concept of caring about your family on Earth, which I'm sure will have no effect on you.
That's right, it doesn't. I'm fine. Okay, so first, we should get a boombox. We're shopping. I don't know where. FICSIT specials? Is that in specials? Yeah, I want a boombox. Add to cart. Yeah. Buy.
It is speculated that in the earliest days of humanity, people created drums and similar instruments to derive pleasure and social unity from the rhythmic sounds, accompanied by gyratory movements.
Okay.
Congratulations for unlocking a device that, thousands of years later, fulfills exactly the same function,
That's
except
right.
with a requirement for rare metals and plastic components.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's awesome. Okay. No tape loaded. Change tape. What's the board leftovers? Yeah, slam that in. Yes, do it. Right on. Okay. I didn't realize punk thrash rock was part of Christmas leftovers. Awesome. That's great. Now the other thing is I need a FICSMAS star to paint the cars. Yeah, play that. Woo! Thrasher music. Awesome. Okay. We'll change the tape once we get up here to the Christmas stars. Okay. Yep. That's pretty crazy. Oh, you made the turn too soon. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
In Interrupting previous message for higher priority message.
Wow, that's crazy. You realize I gotta listen to all these later, right? Hardcore night. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. The FICSMAS board leftovers. That's awesome. Ooh, redacted. We can't listen to that right now. Okay, we'll change the tape. All right, we'll change the tape for very. Okay. So, no, we're gonna change the tape. I want that. There we go. Yeah, slam that in. Okay. Oh, there. See, that's much more lovely. Okay. Throw 50 stars into the kit here. Customizer, premium skin, invalid customization target. What are you talking about? I mean, it's the car. I should be able to customize it. Can I not? That's gonna make me cranky. Okay, well, let's drive the car back down for a second. Aw, see, this is very cheery FICSMAS music. Do. See, this is very cheery stuff. So... Okay. So I do this. I can't paint the car? Oh, but you'll let me paint the truck? Oh, wow. Okay. It changed it to gingerbread. Come on, you won't let me change the car to gingerbread? That's so mean. Oh, you can make this a present, though. Really? You won't let me change the car? That's terrible. That'd be awesome if you could change the car. I'm so bummed out. But anyway. I mean, it's just awesome. You can drive a present around with a candy cane. This is great. Oh yeah. This is living here, people. That's what this is all about. Oh, gotta make the turn. Oh yeah. Yep, this is it. Okay. So, very disappointed. A little sad. I'm a little sad that I can't paint my car. I just want to point that out. I thought turning it into a big old gingerbread truck. I mean, that is awesome with chocolate and everything. I mean, they did a really good job on this. Look at that. I mean, that just looks awesome. Yeah, they did a really good job here. Oh, don't drive it off the cliff now. I gotta try and stay on the road here. But yeah, I mean, it just looks so good. I mean, it even looks yummy. I mean, cookie wheels. I mean, you can't go wrong with this thing. Chocolate compartments. Yeah, I gotta admit, they did a good job with this. Come on, guys, you couldn't do the car? Oh, I'm very disappointed. Very disappointed. Anyway, let me park the truck. Okay, so with all the things explored, what we're gonna do, I love that. What we're gonna do, we'll come back to this. What we'll do now is we will, I'm gonna save the file here for a second. Let me put the BRB up here for a second. Right, we'll turn that off. We'll BRB this, and then I push this button here. Boom! Look at that. Now I will save this. There we go. Here we go. Now we are about to lose the I gotta go back to this. So we lose the game sound here for a second. This will be the main title sound that you hear in the background. So Utopia Alpha 116. Very good. And it will take a few minutes to load this. Let me switch you back to the live screen. There we go. So it's going to take a few seconds to load this course. This map is huge. Did a quick tour on it last night just to make sure it was still working. Of course, earlier this year, we did the big update tour, right? We took the map. We took the 2,500-hour map. We fixed all the problems of it before 1.0. Went through, we fixed all the factories that were broken. We updated some of the stuff. We fixed all the fluids. The plan is for me to do the 1.0 map that I'm working on now. But that factory's in a smaller scale. And then we're going to come back here to the 2,500-hour map. And we're actually going to finish this one for the final tier. Because this one's a little bit confused at the moment. and that's because it's, keeping in mind, this one is a little confused at the moment because it's got, they changed some of the stuff, right? So like supercomputers and quantum computers don't exist, right? They changed that all just to be the one thing. And so that factory's messed up. And there's a few other things that are messed up, right? So it still needs a bit of repair. But we, of course, we'll get around to fixing it as soon as we can. And as soon as we finish our original 1.0 map. So we're doing the 1.0 map, of course, to get the whole story from Ada and all the changes that they made to her. Whereas in this map, of course, we would miss a lot of that story because it's all haphazard and where the map has been around for 5 years, it's got parts that you just can't go back and replay them or do anything like that. So that is what we're going to do once we get the 1.0 map finished, to at least see the ending on how that plays out. Then we're going to come back to the 25-hour map and set this one all up. Yes, I do know it takes a little time to load this map, but I didn't think it took that much time. I mean, it is yes. This map is always a little slow to load because it's a big map with a lot of stuff, right? I mean, what's it got? Like, it's got to have 1,500 refineries in different parts of the world. In fact, I don't even think I have the. Unfortunately, I don't have overlay 1 set up here at the moment. But overlay 1 is where we could actually have a look at. Yeah, overlay 1 is not set up to do that. But overlay 1 is my overall view map of the 2,500-hour map and all the factories, the nuclear power factory, the aluminum factories, all the rocket or space elevator. You call it the rocket factory. Anyway, the space elevator factory over in the Rocky Desert and all the oil setups that we fixed and got back and running. I even took a train ride to go around most of the map last night after I noticed there was some uranium problems. Got that tuned up. So yeah, we'll fix it all up after the holiday season has gone by. G game, I hope you don't crash on me because that would really bum me out. Like a lot. Like, holy smokes. So what else do I got coming up? I played some Factorial last night. That's right. Though I have been very busy moving and being sick and doing that kind of stuff. Make no mistake, I've actually bought. I've probably bought over 20 games in the last 3 months. I have bought all kinds of games, Shattered Space. I've bought 2, 3 other sci-fi games. I've bought all kinds of games. I haven't played any of them. I haven't played any of them. Not one of them. But I bought a lot of them. And one of them I bought, of course, was the DLC for Factorio, the Factorio Space Age DLC. Now, of course, everybody's already played it and stuff, but I did play it for a short time last night, just to get the feels for it. And hey, it's finally going to load. I'm kind of scared, actually. I'm kind of scared. Hey, it loaded. Yay, us. Remember, there's a lot going on this map, right? There's a lot going on here. There's a lot of trains, there's a lot of planes and automobiles, and there's a lot of stuff going on here, right, people? So we don't complain too much when it takes a little time to load. This is the FICSMAS factory here. Of course, we don't mess around in this world, right? There isn't just a few trees. There's a few hundred trees. We do trees. We do presents. We do stuff here. The factory here does all the things, right? And sure enough, it is doing all the things again this year. Welcome to FICSMAS, people. You betcha. Lots of big trees and stuff. You gotta remember, this FICSMAS factory has been around for years. Years, I tell you. It's kind of crazy. And of course, one of the things this FICSMAS factory has is rockets. Oh yeah. In fact, we're gonna drive down there because I want to know what's going on. Now I hear that it's going to explode my. I just won't save this file. I hear it's going to explode my boxes, so this is going to be a little messy. But and yeah, we didn't do like 5 or 10 machines here. Like when we built this factory, we did it by the hundreds, by the hundreds of machines. This FICSMAS factory, there was no messing around here. We did FICSMAS up hard, right? So here's the rocket factory, right? So let me have a peek around here. In fact, that should be the rockets down there at the end. We'll do it this way. Hey guys, what's up? Not much. Rockets, right? Please don't blow up. Yeah, so I lost all my rockets. Very disappointed. I just want to point that out. Because, of course, these used to stack in 500s, and now they're only in stack of 100s. Right? Right. So, R to reload. Right? Yeah. And, yep. So this is what FICSMAS was all about, people. It was all about making rockets. And we still do that here. Gosh darn it. We'll just load a few of these up. What rockets are in here? These are the sweet ones. Right. Okay. Sparkly, fancy, and sweet. Yeah, we do all the rockets here, people. This was what it was all about. In fact, I'm scared to look at these machines. Are they still making rockets? Oh, they still are, right? So, if we go to recipes, yeah, see, you can still make rockets here. That's right. We're awesome. You bet. Okay. So if we stand back here and I hit the button. Aw, yeah. Boom, baby. That's right. That's how things are done, people. That's how things are done. Okay, so that's what we make here at this mega factory of things. In fact, we can use this pillar over here to see a lot of the FICSMAS factory. I think I can get up there without too many hassles, right? Well, actually, it could be a little more hassle than I thought. Oh, why am I on wood? Why are we using wood? Let's not do that. Can we use fuel? Yeah, like, let's use the fuel that you have, not the ugly wood. Okay, so that was interesting. Okay, that will do. Okay, I think we can make it the rest of the way up now. Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, FICSMAS factory. So our Christmas factory starts all the way over there. Comes through our hundreds of trees over into this section, which of course this is all like in the way, so we gotta get this out of the way so you can see more of the factory. And then, yep, it's fine. It's perfectly fine. And of course we make all kinds of stuff here at this FICSMAS factory. We don't mess around here at all. It takes up this whole upper half of the world on the Great Plains. So of course the easy stuff is made over there. The red bows and the candy canes and the Christmas branches are made over there. Most of the ornaments, balls, and then of course wreaths and the rockets are all made over here. So that is what's going on in this case. That's right. We'll load up. We'll take this down. We'll take this down onto the main factory floor. We'll go down to the turbo motors and actually set up a bunch of rockets down there for launch. Is what we'll do to end things off here for today. So, can I find my way there? Sure. I'm sure I can. It's been a little while since I've been driving through this factory. Rich, Merry FICSMAS and a happy new one to Max. Same to you. I hope it's all good in the neighborhood. You betcha. I gotta drive down this way. Yeah, the 2500 hour map. It's don't get me wrong, it's awesome. You know, and I mean every factory here is awesome, including the FICSMAS factory. Of course, we'll drive down to this side for a second. It's really hard to drive around here because there really isn't a lot of driving spot, and with all the trees back, you got to remember I haven't cleaned up a lot of the trees that came back with 1.0 on this map, so there's a lot of tree interaction here. I think this is the way out. Yep. There we go. And we'll drive down here, and this is like multi-leveled and everything. It's crazy. It's crazy. Oops. Oh, I hate it when I do that. Oh, no. Whoa. Get off of that. Get this off of here. Thank you. Okay, let's set up some rockets down here. Okay, we'll go this way. We'll go down here by the turbo motors. And we'll set up the rockets down here. Well, you know what? We'll take a quick swing by the main train station. I just want to double check something there since I'm already loaded into the map anyway. So here, of course, is turbo motors and they're in the general area here. But let's take a quick swing by the main train station. Now, of course, we have several train stations around the map, but this is where we're going now, where is the main train station. This is where we bring a lot of materials in for the turbo motors and stuff like that over here. Thought I seen something here last night. Maybe it was my imagination, which could obviously be my imagination because it's my imagination. So we got a train there. That seems okay. I have this train. I have the hydrogen train turned off. Is that what I have? Open the train menu, dummy. Nitrogen coal 2. Okay, it is in manual driving mode. I guess, I wonder what I'm waiting for there. I guess I haven't. Oh, I guess I didn't really need to bring that up because I was able to drag that other nitrogen over from that other source, I think is what's going on. Of course, like I said, I wish I had the overlay on this one on OBS today, but I don't. Currently, I have all my overlays set up for Christmas, right? But of course, you know, this world is freaking humongous. I mean, the whole world is the whole world. I mean, everything's going on here, right? You know, we've got trains driving everywhere. We've got factories driving everywhere. And of course, this was all fixed up earlier this year. So for anybody who wants to check out that series, it's actually all fixed up right up to the point where we were waiting for 1.0. And so, yeah, now that 1.0 is here, once I've actually done the 1.0 map for the story part of the game, we're going to come back to this map, right? Because there's all our water and nitrogen there. We're going to come back to this map and finish it, right? To get to level, to get tier 5. Well, tier 9, I guess. Tier 9, level 5, blah, blah, blah stuff, right? But of course, this map has so much, just so much here. There's so much here. Like, we don't do just a few rotors. We do freaking 100, what is it, 400 or 500 rotors a minute here? We do a few rotors a minute here, people. We do a lot of rotors and stators here every minute. Just a few. I think there's like, what, 400 machines up there doing the steel part alone, right? And this here has 130. I think there's 120 in that row and 130 in this row, because stators and rotors, for some reason, they're off by a count of 5. But anyway, I mean, and that's just for the motors, for the turbo motors. I mean, we do so much here. Forget the fact that there's like, 200 and some refineries there just doing copper alone. You guys, what are you guys doing? Yeah, you're doing the computers for the supercomputers, which, of course, we were doing supercomputers because then we were going to do quantum computers later, right? Well, you're still computers. Oh, this is supercomputers over here, I think. Right? No, those are my high-speed connectors. Oh, right. We're going to bring them online. That's right. When we ended the series, this here. Yeah, supercomputers. See, they changed it. This is where supercomputers was going to be, and then everything got changed, and that's why I stopped. So, yeah, this is where we'll be picking up, people. This is where we will pick up here. Forget the fact that we haven't even toured, like, the nuclear side or all that stuff, and, of course, the factories. There's just so much here. What we want to do is, it's going to be dark soon. Let's get down a bunch of fireworks, because that's really what this is all about. It's all about fireworks, people. So let's get down a whole bunch of fireworks before the darkness comes to end this episode off, because it's FICSMAS Eve, soon to be FICSMAS Day, for those already in the land down under. But of course, for many of us here, it is still FICSMAS Eve, and soon will be FICSMAS Day. And we're gonna launch a big fireworks show here. It'll take me about 5-6 minutes to get this all laid down. So we're going to lay down as much as we can anyway. So yes, just to kind of get backtrack on that Factorio stuff, I did do Factorio. Again, I've bought over 20 games. I probably bought 30 games in the last 6 months and have not played any of them. So the year upcoming should be a great year for games. I'm looking forward to playing some of my favorites, as well as putting a few new ones in, and I'm really looking forward to that. I mean, I even picked up City Skylines 2, even though that kind of came out as a kind of a semi-mess, but I mean, I've just picked up a lot of games doing a lot of things, and yeah, I'll try and keep the spacing on these as much as possible. So yeah, I mean, picked up a whole bunch of new games, and we're going to probably add them to the new year. As mentioned, I'd love to do Space Age, Factorio Space Age. I mean, Factorio Space Age is Factorio itself is what got me into factory games. And then, of course, I mean, now we're going back, many years. And of course, Satisfactory and me playing this would not even exist if it wasn't for Factorio, and all the things I've done here. Now, I am not a crazy builder. I'm not a crazy mega builder like Dosh Doshington or something like that. I just like to build stuff. I'll build a somewhat semi-big factory that will do semi-big stuff. I might have gone overboard with this one. But this was six. You know, this is what five. This factory's 5 years in the making and 3 rebuilds. You know, so it's you know, I don't have the same thing in Factorio. I do have a fairly big factory in Factorio, but my original big factory is gone. I did try to save it. I couldn't save it. I tried downgrading and back forcing and a bunch of stuff. Couldn't get that to work. Must admit, I'm a little disappointed in that because that factory was huge. But nevertheless, it is what it is. But I do have another fairly big factory in Factorio that is working. I did test it the other night. And I would like to try and do something with that eventually as well. Because I got thousands of hours in Factorio along with Satisfactory, right? Which is kind of sad in a way, but I do not regret the hours I've put in. I have enjoyed both games very, very much. Oh yeah, there we go. Come on, keep going, keep going. So, I will probably do a Factorio Space Age sometime this year coming up, and you know, we'll get to do that. All right. But yeah, along with putting in some other games as well. So we'll take a pod of the plus 30. I mean, I even picked up Homeworld 3, I think, on as part of one of the sales. Of course, if you look on the channel, one of the earliest games that's on the channel is, and we're going back like several years. You gotta remember, my channel is like 14 years old. But several years ago, I actually did a Homeworld, an original Homeworld playthrough. And I was really big on Homeworld when it came out many years ago. The community was never the greatest. Unlike communities of today, of course, social media didn't really exist, and a lot of companies played favoritism and all that stuff to small factions and all that thing. And the community, I got to admit, for Homeworld is still not that great at times. But that doesn't mean I don't enjoy the game. Homeworld, the game, is awesome. So anyway, nevertheless, another thing I'm going to do on the channel coming up this year is a couple retro games I'm going to play. I was actually talking to one of my subscribers the other day, and they said, and now we're going back a long time ago, right? And we were talking about an old game called VGA Planets. The original author was Tim Westman of that game. And they said, look, like, could you even play that game on a modern computer? And I'm like, oh, I don't know, maybe. So anyway, we talked about it, and we was like, well, maybe we should try and throw that on the channel. Obviously, Master of Orion 2 can be done. I seen that played on recently. So if Masters of Orion 2 can be played, I'm sure we can get VGA Planets on there as well. I'd love to do a Masters of Orion 2 quick playthrough as well, just to have it for fun. Masters of Orion 2 was like the top of that game. I've played Masters of Orion 1 and 3, and the 3 just wasn't as good as 2. It's kind of like Final Fantasy 7, right? They should have just taken Final Fantasy 7 and modernized the graphics and sold that. It would have been great. Instead of trying to rewrite the story and stuff. Like, really, I think all everybody wants is just a modernized version of Final Fantasy 7. Just give me that. You know, where I can drive around with the buggy and get attacked in the desert. You know, and beat Vizero Sephiroth and all the things. That's what I want, people. That's what I want in life. Okay. We'll do a couple more rows. I see the sun is getting close to going down, so it'll soon be dark time. Do. And I mean, we got this whole thing loaded up with fireworks now to end the show. Okay. In fact, we should be able to get another couple rows of something else down here. It's fine. It's perfectly fine. I'm sure none of this is going to go wrong at all. Especially if I hit the wrong button. I mean, nothing's going to happen now, right? No, we're even going to get an autosave here. Now, I will say autosave is not that bad. Okay, I say that. Yeah, see, autosave, I remember when autosave used to kick in on this file, and it would be like locked up for 5 minutes. So now they must be saving only what squares have changed since the last autosave, which is actually really good of them. I will say they really did a good job with 1.0 fixing the autosave feature, because I mean this file, like I said, well, we just watched the load time on it, right? What, it took like, what, over 5 minutes to load this file. It's crazy. Oh, it's getting dark. We gotta hurry. Where are we gonna stand for this? Oh, we'll figure something out. Okay. Okay. We got just a few rockets down. All right. Get this set up. Put that down. Yeah. Keep going, dude. Keep going. Yeah. I mean, we got a few rockets down. This is gonna be awesome. Okay. Sure. Let's see. Can we stand over here on top of this tower? It's probably a good one. Is that tower a little taller? Maybe. Gotta be a little careful here, right? We don't want to accidentally set these off. Okay, so this is probably the tallest tower in the area. Okay. Sure, he says. Okay. I don't know if I can do the photo mode or not. This window will not appear in photo mode. I got to be really careful what I'm pushing here, right? Show hide the UI, middlemost button. Okay. So, it's very, look at the northern lights going on. Okay, here we go. All the rockets red glare. I don't know if we can do this in photo mode or not, but if not, we'll switch back to the other screen and do it. We've got the northern lights here. We got the galaxy in the background. Will this launch? No, it won't. Well, of course it didn't. Well, anyway, okay. All right, here we go. I guess we'll have to do it this way. We got the northern lights. We got trains. We got the turbo motors factory here. All the things. Let's do the launch. 3, 2, 1. Oh yeah, here we go. Yeah, this is freaking awesome. We can probably go to paint mode now. Oh yeah. Yes. That's right, people. Merry FICSMAS to everybody, and to all a very Merry FICSMAS night. Yeah. That's right. That's a thing. Awesome sauce. There you go, people. So I want to wish you all a very Merry FICSMAS. I'm Max. This has been Satisfactory. And I'm going to push this button right here. You bet. Nope, not that one. How about that one? There you go. Nope, not that one. How about this one? Okay. Okay. How about that one? Yay, me. Okay, I finally found the right button. Listen, you know, it's getting later in the day, and, you know, it gets tough. It gets tough. There's Jeff flying around in the background over the Turbo Factory. Of course, a big thanks to recent subscribers, as their names go at the bottom of the screen. Of course, to everybody in chat, Sanchez, Mr. O, of course, Ant stopping by earlier. Let me see. What else did I was pretty sure there was one other name there. There's Rich. I knew Rich was around there somewhere. And, of course, big thanks to you guys for having a very merry FICSMAS as we're watching the northern lights here on this crazy foreign planet. The galaxy is already rotated around, but that's just the way it is. But we're getting the wonderful Northern Lights show here in the 2500 hour map. We got the big fireworks show that just went off. And yeah, that's a thing. That's a thing we've just done. Of course, all those watching later on, I hope you all have a great holiday few days. I'll be back sometime between Christmas and the New Year time celebration. Try to do up a little bit of, might try to squeeze in phase 3 on the 1.0 map. And that way we can at least get that phase done and underway. So as in the new year, we can start to focus on the phase 4 portion of the factory and bringing that all online. Because there's a lot of work to do, people. There's a lot of work to do. Unlike this map where a lot of work has been done in 1.0, on the 1.0 map, we get a lot of work to do. Okay, people, I'm off to have a bite to eat. Very merry FICSMAS to you. I hope you all have a really good one, and I will see you all soon on the next one. Take care.